In this video, we're looking at 4 really good ways to get around in the snow if you happen to be in the market for a lightly used luxury sports sedan that's totally winter ready and just a few years old. And we'll keep the pricing to say $25,000 to $30,000 as of the end of 2019, and that's Canadian dollars. And so we'll be highlighting each model with some background info and specs, followed by some useful information for when you actually get to test driving some used cars that you're considering. And we'll be looking at 4 cars in particular.
So I've chosen these 4 cars for 2 specific reasons. Number 1, each of these has left me with a very positive impression of its winter driving capabilities on a previous test drive. And 2, according to my ongoing and regular research on used car reliability, none of these vehicles should cause you many problems, provided you take steps to make sure you've bought a second-hand model that's healthy and well cared for.
And number 1 is the Jaguar Xf, and like all of the cars that I'll be showing you here, you get a good taste of the world-class luxury motoring highlife. And at just a few years old, this beautiful machine is down into the same sort of price range now as a newer compact crossover. And here you get a hell of a thing to drive in the winter thanks to a punchy supercharged V6, piping hot heated seats, a heated windshield, a high-performance lighting system with washers, and an all-wheel drive system that's friskier than a box of kittens. Or click the drive mode selector into its snow setting for added sure-footedness and grip from the all-wheel drive, and a variety of other system recalibrations that make it easier for the driver to be gentle with the controls and therefore in better control of the vehicle. As of the end of 2019, plenty of selection exists around model year 2015 on all-wheel drive equipped units for well under $30,000, often with highly reasonable mileage. Note that some models were rear drive only, however, so search carefully. Elsewhere, it's a high-end luxury atmosphere for 4 adults, some of the best leather in the business, and a solid, comfortable feel on the road. A dealer-serviced unit with full records is typically best, ideally sold as part of a dealer-certified pre-owned or CPO program, which may include added benefits like extended warranty coverage and roadside assist. Some owners have experienced problems with coolant leaks, weak batteries, premature wear of factory brake pads, and more. Others have not. So have any unit you're strongly considering inspected by a professional before you buy for maximum confidence. If you're a sporty sort of driver who enjoys a lively winter drive, and if you're after a luxury sedan that'll kick butt all winter long and probably be ticking when you pass it down to the kids, check out a 2014 or 2015 Infiniti Q50. For those model years, Q50 came with one of the luxury segment's most time-proven powertrains, a delightful Infiniti 3.7-liter V6, which howls to 7,500 RPM, as well as a 7-speed automatic and available all-wheel drive. Based on expert research and largely backed by the owner's community, this was, at the time, one of the brand's longest-running and therefore most proven drivelines. Also on board, many of the must-have features of the day, including radar cruise, collision alert, camera-assisted parking, and plenty more. Excellent seats and lighting round out the experience from behind the wheel. Check for signs of excessive seat wear as well as damage or wear to painted surfaces, wheels, and ornamentation. Some owners have reported transmission fluid and engine oil leaks, most have not. These are easily detectable during a pre-purchase inspection or PPI. The owner's community seems to agree that this vintage of Q50, like the G37 before it, is a pleasing drive that's unlikely to cause any hassle, provided the vehicle is properly cared for. And this is the ATS from Cadillac, and it is the most underrated car on my list because it's a great car to drive, great value as a used car for the sporty driver, and a solid bet as a second-hand machine provided you choose a model that's been properly cared for and left stock. There are many configurations of the ATS. For this video, I'm specifically recommending the 2-liter turbo with all-wheel drive. It's referenced by that little 4 on the badge. If you're after a heap of space or a top-of-the-line interior, the ATS is not what you're after. But the 2-liter turbo engine is a gem and a torque monster, and the all-wheel drive system is feisty, fast-acting, and clever, and the low seating position and small overall size make it feel all the more sporty. The top-notch ride and handling balance is also on offer. Just skip the big wheels and low-profile tires found on some models. Before you buy, I'd recommend a pre-purchase end-to-end inspection of the vehicle for fluid and fuel leaks just to be extra safe, but many signs point to this being a reliable performer if you leave it stock and keep it healthy. At the end of 2019, there was plenty of selection on low-mileage units for well under $30,000. And finally, this is the Volvo S60, and I've reported on several occasions that it's one of the best things I ever get to drive in the winter over the years. It's engineered in a country where people go skiing on their lunch breaks. Also, the all-wheel drive and traction control system know what they're doing, the lighting system is powerful, the car feels largely unfazed by extreme cold, and the seats are some of the best in the business. Safety features, all of them. Selection, you've got it. You can do nicely on a used S60 around the mid-20s, and at $30,000 or so you can open the door on numerous nearly new units with very low mileage. And with a good set of quality winter rubber, the S60 just feels solid in the snow. On any model you're considering, check all accessible carpeted surfaces for signs of dampness, which may be the result of a sunroof leak. Some owners have also reported problems with weak batteries, which may cause non-functionality of certain vehicle systems. And finally, again, remember that a pre-purchase inspection in a dealer setting is your best defense against potential headaches. Equip your healthy and well-maintained S60 with proper rubber, and you'll be enjoying yourself right through some of Mother Nature's worst winter driving. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching.